Allah Yahweh Shem Shah, and Shalom to the elect, Shalom to the elders and apostles, bringing this word and this truth out, and help and enlighten other Akim around the four corners of the earth, so we can help enlighten other brothers too. Now, in this video, you happen to see, watching the news. It's one of the things I normally do when I get off, the plantation or whatever, the modern plantation, and I get up and down to check the news and see what other prophetic events been unfolding. Now, you got stuff like this going on. It says the Orthodox priest from Western Europe rejoined a Russian church. Now, these people in these different places or whatever, they know about Israel, man. I'm just scrolling through the comments and see what type of stuff they got on there before I read this one scripture. But yeah, man, these people. Let me see. Somebody posted a Bible quote there. Oh, okay. Here you go, right here. Got this one guy that says, Issachar. Got Amos 5:23 say, "Take thou away from me the noise of thy songs, for I will not hear the melody of thy vows." And Amos 5:24 says, "But let the judgment run down as waters, and righteousness as a mighty stream." And these damn devils, man, they might prance around these little robes, these glamorous, buildings or whatever. These churches or whatever. They have people that go see all this stuff and they go, "Oh, this is God's house." Let me pull this up to scripture real quick. "Heaven is my throne, earth is my footstool. What house will you build me, saith the Lord Yahweh Shem Shah." It's in the book of Acts, chapter 7, verse 49. It says, "Heaven is my throne, and earth is my footstool. What house will you build me, saith the Lord Yahweh? Or what is my place of rest?" And you have people that see these buildings like this, and they go, "Oh, this is the Lord's house. This is sweet Jesus' house. It's so sweet, baby Jesus' house." That's what they like to say and play them little games and all that different stuff. But hey, actually, these synagogues for these damn Satanists. And they get out there in the front, they take their ties and stuff like that. You think they pushing out prophecy and talk about the RFID chip and telling people not to take this chip? Teaching people about who the elect of Israel is and different stuff like that. Going into these prophecies talking about the least of the flock, drawing them out, which is going to be Israel drawing out America into this Third World War. Talking about Babylon being destroyed in 1 hour. You think these Edomites over there talking about this? But I'm gonna end this off. I ain't gonna go on too much longer with this. I just want to bring this out because I've seen this online. Now it's in the book of Luke, chapter 20, verse 46. It says, "Beware of the scribes, which desire to walk in long robes and love greetings at markets and the highest seats in the synagogues and the chief room at feasts." And that's exactly what you see right here. And you notice who they got on the hat up there. They got sweet Jesus up there on the hat because he sure don't look like that. And his name is Jesus, that's Yahweh Shah. And then you got the one where got supposed to be Mary up on the hat. Now, these guys, they do have the beards and the different stuff like that. You look at the old the Russian icons and different stuff like that. Our forefathers did wear these long garments and different stuff like that or whatever. But now in these times, the scriptures talk about prophesying the sackcloth, not prancing around this fancy different stuff like this going on or whatever. But they backed by people that's really ruling the world and they got a lot of money. But through the spirit, they could be Israelites. You got Edomites scattered amongst them, but it could be Israel. But we all gonna really see who is who when the angels come do the sifting, when they separate the wheat from the tares, like mentioned in the book of Matthew, in the book of Mark. But all that stuff is gonna be known who is who, because you, like I said in previous videos and other elders and apostles brought out, you have Edomites that that look like Israelites, and vice versa. Yeah, Israelites that look like Edomites, which are brown skinned people that um, look like the so-called white man, and then vice versa. It makes sense to those who can hear. Because you have men that were scattered over across seas, because you had a lot of people over in Russia. You had the Tsars, the Moors, different places over there in that part of the world, and even over in Europe. You had the Swarts, the Brits, because when you go back to the actual word Brit, or the word Scott or Swartz, it's talking about men with dark skin. So you had a lot of people that were scattered over there, and they had babies. Some babies came out lighter, and the cycles just kept going on. And some came out in different shades and through a different lineage. But ultimately, the main thing I want to bring out in this video is this scripture right here: "Beware of scribes, which desire to walk in long robes and love greetings in the markets and the highest seats in the synagogues and the chief room at feasts." And there they go once again. You got the description. Now these guys are supposed to be priests and scholars and stuff like that. All these people with these robes and all this stuff, and they know the scriptures. And they talk about the Lord being from the tribe of Judah. They talk about his mother Mary and Joseph. And when they went into Egypt to hide, what color was them people over there? It didn't look like that. They went over there to hide because they could blend in. They was the same skin tone. And people be like, well, why does color matter for truth's sake? Let's go back a little bit. So they got some images that look a little brownish. They ain't gonna show too much, but they got something. As you can see, my camera is on. The scriptures go into graven images and all this different little stuff they got in there, man. But they don't go by the scriptures, man. They go by their own doctrine. Let me end this off with this. I was going to end it with that one. But I got one more scripture on the prove it. They say right here. It's in the book of Hebrews, chapter 13, verse 9. It says, "Be not carried about with diverse and strange doctrines, for it is a good thing that the heart be established with grace, not with meats, which have not profited them that have been occupied therein." And hey, dealing with all this different stuff, man, these people, they like to go on the Saturnalia, ultimately Satanism, witchcraft, all type of different little stuff, man. But they put on this stuff and people see it and, oh, look at this. This looks nice. He over there, he kissing it. What's in that box? He kissing that box. But they don't realize, man, this worshiping graven images when they do stuff like this. The scripture's clearly against that, man. Especially if you're going to be a priest. Because being a priest is a high office. If you dedicate your life to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. But they're not dedicating their life to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. They dedicating their life to Satan. So, Lord's willing, this is edifying. Shalom.